I just want to share this. I just want to get this off my chest. Do you realize that God is doing something amazing? He's doing an amazing thing that no one can see. But I'm wondering, can you see what He's doing? You see, this is what He is doing. He is raising up warriors. He is raising up the hidden remnants, His own people. They are gathering around the world. If they are not gathering, God is using the internet so the people of God, they can communicate. Oh, trust me, God is using everything. He uses tools. He uses everything so His will can be done. And I will testify to this. Since I was standing with Christ and I stood and I refused to worship any other gods, since that day, Christ became more to me. And something has happened to me. And all the strange things started happening. I started seeing numbers. Suddenly a word from the scripture just comes out of my mind. Like a quickening word. And there are times that I will remember the scripture. And then I will also remember that I was on that situation. And the word of the Lord just comes to me. And also I have met more people around the world. And I realized that God is gathering His people. That this is His remnant. Training those who are awake. Because there's one thing this is happening. Death cannot overcome Him. Death cannot. He will not be overcome by death. But He overcame death. And I gotta tell you, and I will tell you one of the things one of my mission, the things that I have to do, because I am a part of this remnant. And there's one thing I'm gonna share to you. There is a lot of people that need to be set free. They are being held captive. They are being held captive. And who am I to say that I'm a remnant, that I don't care for the people of God? But this is coming from the heart. And if I don't have this in my heart, how God feels, then I'm just a liar to you. You see, this is one of the strangest things that is happening to me. It's such strange thing that's happening to me. Because before, I don't care about religion. I don't care about any of this stuff. But the day that I stood for Christ, that day became a seed. And I started intercession prayer for others. I started praying for others. I started mourning for others. It is not like me. And I realized this is the remnant. Remember the story of Samuel? The company of Samuel? This is it. God, I will hear from God. And it will be birthed in prayer. They will be birthed in prayer, praying for others. Because honestly, 3 years ago, I was not like this. And I would not even have the time or care to make an audio voice to share with you guys. So, this is what God is doing. It's happening. And this is my question to you. Will you recognize the remnant? Because when Elijah came, they did not knew that Elijah already came. But they rejected the prophet and killed the prophet of God and disrespected it. So it's an amazing thing. And also I started seeing numbers for a few years now. I started seeing 144, 11, 22, 23, 44, 55. All these numbers I started seeing, but mostly the 111, 144, 22, and 555. And I gotta tell you, God can speak through numbers as well. I remember one time I was praying for others, and I was asking God that please have mercy to these people. And suddenly I looked at my watch. I think it was 10:27 or 10:26, and I looked the exact verse and numbers in the Bible, verses 10, chapter 26, and it says in that chapter, I can't remember, but I do remember what it says, and it says that it is not for me to grant who to sit to my right or left, but it is for those who are being prepared. Because basically I asked a question, please have mercy to these people. And he answered me on the time that I saw my watch, and I searched that number, 10:26 p.m. on verses 26 chapter. And it's amazing. He answered me. So, and this is one revelation I'll tell you. He speaks in numbers. And I gotta tell you, when that time happened, it felt so real that I was talking face to face with him. But except he was talking to the words, through time. He is using time to communicate. And I believe God is doing the same thing to the remnant as he did to me. So please rejoice. It is hard to see, but you have to rejoice. The enemy is relentless to my flesh. They are relentless. But I started using the power of the voice and the source in my mouth, that I am free, that it is time for me to serve God. So this is just one thing that I want to get off my chest and share it with you guys. So yeah, thank you. Bye.